force. Video of the encounter became public after Lt.Nazario, who is Latino and Black, filed a federal lawsuit against two cops over the December encounter.
Are you a specialist, Corporal? What are you? I'm a lieutenant. Lieutenant, get out of the car!
What's up, guys? Ken Mosley here, aka K-Dog, back with another video. You seen that opening clip? That was a Virginia cop. And as you see, he wasn't stopping just some random guy. He stopped a U.S. Army lieutenant. A lieutenant. His name was Nazario. He's a Latino, Black, United States. Let me say that again. United States Army officer. Let's watch the whole thing.
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
The door slowly. Step out. Get out. Get out of the car. Get out now.
I have not committed any crime.
In body camera and cell phone video, Army Second Lieutenant Lt.Nazario, still in his uniform, holds his hands out the window of his new car, while two Windsor, Virginia police officers, guns drawn, order him to get out.
I'm honestly afraid to get out.
Yeah, you should be. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. I didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Nazario repeatedly asks why he's been pulled over, before ex-officer Joe Gutierrez pepper sprays him through the open window.
Sir, just get out of the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right
Get
now.
out of the car.
Nazario is then kicked, forced to the ground, and put in handcuffs.
Why am I being treated like this? Why?
That's weapon.
The incident report says Nazario was pulled over for not having tags displayed on his SUV, but the temporary dealer plate is visible in the officer's body cam video. The report also said officers treated it as a high-risk stop because Nazario had tinted windows and drove at a very low speed to a gas station before pulling over, a move Gutierrez later said he understood.
As far as you not stopping and because you uncomfortable and you want to run the spot, Lieutenant, that happens all the time.
He did everything that we are told to do for everyone's sake.
Attorney Jonathan Arthur represents Nazario.
When you look in your rearview mirror and you see two firearms trained at you, you got to get real calm, real quick if you want to get out of there alive. You know, it's a credit to his training.
What are you, a specialist, Corporal? What are you? I'm a lieutenant.
According to the lawsuit, the officers also threatened to derail Nazario's military career if he pursued further action against them.
If you want to just chill, let this go, and no charges filed, we'll take the handcuffs off, get your bottle of water to drink on, and sit here until you feel comfortable driving.
Now, after that search of his vehicle turned up no violations, Nazario was released without charge. The governor of Virginia has asked state police to investigate the incident. CBS News reached out to the Windsor Police Department. We did not hear back. Anthony Nazario's attorney said he wanted to file the lawsuit to hold these two officers accountable. And so these kinds of stops.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but that was needless. And if you watched it, you see the young cop on the side of the car? You see him? You wonder why law enforcement is the way it is. You got a elder statesman police officer who, by the way, looks just like an Aryan Brotherhood dude with a young buck. So you know his bad habits are going to be transferred over to him. Nonetheless, I am so fucking tired of the wrong people in the wrong jobs. I am so fucking tired of unqualified people in jobs that they have no business in, especially when it's a position of power. They pulled this guy over, weapons drawn, and to his credit, he stayed calm through the whole thing. Asked why is he being stopped? Pulled over, and they claim they wrote in the report, as you've seen, tags weren't displayed. Yet evidently this dumbass didn't realize your cameras caught the tag being displayed in the back window. Now, anybody out there who has a Tahoe, I got one. When you get temporary tags, sometimes they just don't fit. But you know what? That's beside the point. They stopped a black man in a nice car, abused him, and then, as you've seen, tried to smooth it over. That's what gets me the most. Tried to sway him in not pursuing charges. When you do that, you know you fucked up. And that comes on the heels of the Minnesota cop. Minnesota cop shooting a 20-year-old black man. Why? She mistook her gun for her taser. Mistook her gun for her taser? How do you do that? How do you do that? You mean tell me police officers, before they leave, when they get on their shift, they don't take an inventory of what they have and where it is? And then you got the representative for the police department co-signing that bullshit. Watch this.
The last moments of Dante Wright's life, recorded by the body cam of the police officer who fatally shot him. 20-year-old Wright is arrested during a traffic stop. He struggles free and gets back in the car. Then, police say the footage shows that the officer used her gun by mistake.
As I watch the video and listen to the officer's commands, it is my belief that the officer had the intention to deploy their taser, but instead shot Mr. Wright with a single bullet. This appears to me, from what I've viewed and the officer's reaction and distress immediately after, that this was an accidental discharge that resulted in the tragic death of Mr. Wright.
Pulled your gun instead of your taser. You didn't realize you had a gun in your hand? You were that unaware, that engulfed in the situation that you didn't realize this is a gun and not a taser. You didn't realize that the situation did not call for pulling your weapon. So that means the young man, Dante Wright, only 20, is gone. I would love to know if she got any remorse. Because now I'm questioning the Minnesota Police Department. But more so, and y'all may not like this, you may say it's sexist, but I believe this because I'm old school. In certain situations that are high risk situations, women are not qualified. And I'm not saying all women, the majority of y'all are not qualified to be in those situations. Why? Because you're emotional. Plain and simple, you're emotional. And when you are ruled and governed by your emotions, you make irrational decisions, quick decisions. Like I said, any female viewers, you got any rebuttal? Put them in the comments. Sway me. I don't think you can. In situations, especially law enforcement, I know men do a lot of cruddy shit too. And even though their training governs them what to do and what not to do, sometimes they allow their prejudices to get in the way of their decisions. But I'm talking about emotional women. That is why it's going to be real hard for a woman to become president. Because the majority of men feel that when the time comes and they need to make a rational decision, they won't. This old joke Jay Leno used to say, "Oh, what do you think? Women's in the White House. Oh, Franchenko, the gigolo's going to come in and go, ooh, you're awful pretty, my dear." And she'll go, "Oh, well, I guess I can give you some of the codes. I guess." But you know what? There's some truth to that. Remember this guy? Remember this woman? In case you don't, the woman's name is Amber Geiger. That guy's name is Bo Kim John. Let me give you a hint. She was the white cop that went into Bo Kim John's apartment and shot him, mistakenly thinking that she was in her apartment. Watch this.
Yeah, Amber Geiger claims she mistakenly walked into Botham Jean's apartment, shooting and killing the 26-year-old. She claims she feared for her life. Well, the jury did not buy that argument. The verdict, guilty. The defense arguing Geiger had a split second to react, like any reasonable person would, but her decision in the end turned tragic. Her attorneys had urged jurors to remove emotion from their life-changing decision, but this was a high-profile trial in Dallas, watched across the nation. Amber Geiger, a fired police officer, 31 years old, again found guilty just moments ago. This is breaking out of Dallas.
Mistakenly went in his apartment, felt threatened, and shot him. Luckily, the jury didn't fall for that. Because me and my wife had talked about this. You walk into an apartment thinking it's yours. You see this black guy there. You don't ask him any questions. I mean, you don't question, what are you doing here? Why are you in my apartment? No, you immediately pull your gun out and shoot him. Now, in case you need some help with that, let's cut through the bullshit. She walked into an apartment. Well, there's one of two things that could have happened. She walked into the apartment mistakenly, seen a black man, believed the hype, and shot him dead. Or she willfully went in that apartment and shot him dead. Because if you went into your apartment mistakenly, how'd you get the keys to somebody else's apartment? Remember, it was his apartment, not hers. How'd she get the keys? How'd she get in the apartment itself? Either way, Lt.Nazario, Dante Wright, Bo Kim John, George Floyd, and countless others. When are you people going to realize it's open season on blacks? Open season. Since the 60s, when have we seen this level of black murder? It's open season. And I've been saying this for the longest. Everybody thinks all this shit is random. Somebody higher up had to say and okay that, hey, don't worry about it. We got your back. I need these people gone. Somebody had to say it's okay. Because law enforcement is killing black folks like it was free. I heard a joke once, and it's really true. That's why it's funny. We want the laws changed, the gun laws changed. Every able black person needs to get out and buy a gun. That's it. Then they'll change the law then. When we get the guns, then they'll change the law. I've said this in many videos. When you're dealing with a bully, when does the bully stop? He stops when he can no longer brutalize and terror who he's terrorizing. You think them laws will get real strict when every able black person is walking the street with a firearm? That you know what? Now you may catch some lead too? Do you think that Virginia cop would have been a little bit tenuous if he thought that military officer was going to fire back at him? Because that video really pisses me off. He's grabbing the door. Man says he's afraid to come out. He says, you oughta. Really? You're a police officer. I think it's supposed to be protect and serve. Not like it says in the movie Transformers, terrorize and enslave. The white cop, Amber Geiger, she got fired. And when she went to court, the jury wasn't having it. Didn't buy her story. Her ass got locked up. Now, with the George Floyd trial going on, and I swear, I hope to goodness gracious, Chauvin, they hang his ass. To send a message to all cops who cross that line, you will be held accountable. Because I'm here to tell you, cop pulled me over for some bullshit. Before I let you take me out of here, we all going. We all going. Because the minute I feel threatened for my life, we all going. I'm not going to be a statistic. People mourning over me, oh, it's a shame. No. Some police officers' spouses are going to be mourning too. My black brothers and sisters, we need to wake up. Seriously, we need to wake the fuck up and realize that the powers that be, with their fake smiles and their fake handshakes, are just that, fake. They don't want us here. They never wanted us here. They just tolerate us. They take from us, they steal from us our language, our culture, everything, to their benefit. And if you don't say nothing, they claim it for them. But yet, they're killing us left and right. That's my video for today. You got any comments? Put them in the comment section. Subscriptions, I appreciate it. Remember, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscriptions by the end of this month. Help a brother out. Hit, smash, kick, lick. I don't care. Hit that subscription button. Hit that bell. Because I upload every day. Don't miss out. It's Ken Mosley, a.k.a. K Dog. Signing out. Peace.